Hey, it's Holly. Welcome to Living It Country. It is a beautiful fall day today, and that is why my eyes are super squinty. It's absolutely gorgeous out. And last week I shared with you guys this beautiful fall front porch, and I am just so excited this year for fall. And I actually have some fall candles to share with you guys here in a little bit. But this video is one I've been so excited to share, and it's taken a lot of time and progress to get here, and it is the tiny home kitchen. So I'm gonna be taking you guys through the whole progress, and it's been our first fall project of this year. So very special. And I would kindly like to thank Antique Candle Co. for sponsoring a portion of today's video. We love this small business so much, and they have been a huge support to our channel. And so right now through September 30th, you guys can get buy one, get one 50% off of fall candles, which brings it down to $57 for 2 candles. And if you want to snag a sample candle, it will make your shipping absolutely free. Right here, I actually borrowed my mom's candles because I have mine burning inside. We have the maple pecan waffle. We have cinnamon apple crisp right here and toasted marshmallow, but they have so many great options on their website. And they actually have a really cool program called their Happiness Guaranteed program. So if you're not happy with your candles scent, the team will work with you with getting you a replacement one that is a scent that you will absolutely love. So again, make sure you guys check it out in the description box down below. And I am so excited to be sharing with you guys today's video. The tiny home kitchen began with a design consultation and then being able to get scent samples of different options as well as color palettes for the cabinets. This was a great opportunity to be able to see what cabinets worked with the paint colors of our walls, different things like flooring, as well as the lighting angles at the morning and evening time. My mom's love for green is just as strong as mine, and I thought with her decor style, a lighter green option would be the perfect fit, and so bay leaf was the one she decided with. And here are those designs right on paper, and I can't wait to show you guys what they look like in real life. Now, my husband took the lead on this whole entire project, and I'm just here for a small majority of it. It took him 3 days, not solid days, but partial days, and a lot of it was back and forth to Home Depot, getting certain tools, certain products, and things like that. And I don't think this will be his last cabinet project because by the end of this, he was an absolute pro. Now, these cabinets came all assembled, which made it a breeze, and it made it quite less amount of boxes, which was a huge plus for us. Now, we did take off the cabinet doors just to make installation a breeze, but those also came pre-installed and pre-on. And so really this project wasn't putting together any cabinets at all, which I actually didn't know prior to ordering. One of my favorite parts of this kitchen design is this vent hood. I think it looks absolutely adorable and is a feature that we don't actually have in our own home. So it's really fun to be able to play around with this and see this come to life in my mom's tiny home. Now, if you guys are new to our channel, we are building a tiny home in our backyard, and we are building it as a multifunctional space for generations to come, and my mom will be living in it. So we're very excited to have her here, and she's been able to come up with ideas and concepts for this tiny home, and it's been fun to kind of bring it to life. Now is the time of bringing in those appliances. They look absolutely darling. They have this retro feel, and I absolutely love it. We decided to go with this house plan with an island instead of a bar like in the original plan. I'm really glad we did this. It creates such a spacious look and just feels warm and welcoming, and there seems to be just more room. Now Jason's installing the oven. I love this, but I have to say the fridge is my absolute favorite. This sink we already had from our house build over 8 years ago, and this was something my husband didn't do when we built our home, but he felt more than confident after watching somebody else do it. Now adding that shiplap and final touches. Hey you guys, come on in to the tiny home. Welcome in. Today we are sharing the kitchen design from the tiny home build that we are doing, and Jason has been working the last 3 days on installing everything, and it looks incredible. So we went with a cabinet company called Click Studios, and their designer Nicole Stanley came up with the whole design, tweaked it to the needs of my mom and how we thought the layout would work really, really well for her. And originally in this house plan, it is actually a bar, so it connects over here. So we had to do a lot of tweaking to make it an island space. We thought it felt roomier, it felt very open concept, and we really, really liked that. So we do have our countertops being installed here in the next 2 to 3 weeks. Those will go out to about here, and we're just gonna have it level at that counter height. So perfect for about 2 counter height stools. And then since we have so many gold elements, if you guys are familiar with our videos, lots of gold, so we decided to do a black matte finish for the faucet, which you guys will see in our next kitchen video. And then we already had this farmhouse sink. It was actually supposed to go into our laundry room, and so we decided to use it for this. And that was a huge factor into the design of this because it's such an expensive piece. We thought, let's use it, let's utilize it. And that was very obviously a cost-effective kind of game plan for us. And then we just have some cabinets right here that are pull-out, so 3 of those. So a great use of space. And then everything was custom kind of planned out here, which was amazing. This is a beautiful light color, which it's a grade down of green from our cabinet color in our house. And since this space gets so much great natural light, we thought it would be the perfect option of kind of lighting up this space and just making it feel bright and vibrant. And we're really, really happy with that. One amazing detail, actually there's 2 in this island, is the Barn X feature on each of the sides of the island. And I thought that that really gave it a modern farmhouse feel. We're kind of going for some country cottage charm in this space, but also elevating it with some farmhouse features. And then over here, we have legs for each side, and I thought that this was such a fun touch. And then of course, we also have that shiplap. So I think it just gives so much great charm and is such a simple way to kind of elevate the space without having to add like a ton of decor. So this will be a great spot for maybe like a little tray or some faux flowers with a pot or something like that. So great use of space for this area. And then next I'm gonna take you guys over to the main kitchen area and give you guys a little sneak peek of that. One of my favorite features of this space is the hood. And I was pretty particular with what I wanted for the hood because I found inspiration and I went with it. And it's this ledge on the hood. I think it's such a great opportunity to simply decorate with art, photography, photos of family photos, and even wreaths. And it's a great way to also add some seasonal decorating without going absolutely crazy. So especially for a tiny home, my mom is going to be limited with how much decorating she wants to do. And so this is a great option. And I love the fact that you don't have to have nails in it. So huge plus because I hate holes in the wall. So great little option, really thrilled. We did just little tiny little sides of countertop. We did the same thing in our home. It works out great. Great to put like a little lamp on each side, some knives on each side or one side, and it's just a very simple space, good prepping space. And then we just did some pulls here and some side on here. I still got to put the knobs, but I am going to show you those. I did share it probably almost a year ago. That's how long we've had these. In fact, we are still on the hunt for the other box with the rest of the pulls, which is why they are not here. But we have this beautiful gold accent and these as well. And like I said, we are doing for that kitchen faucet a black matte look since we have so many gold elements. And then we have this beautiful tile. This is Zeliage tile. What I love about it is it's unique and not one piece is alike. and it just is imperfect. So handmade. And we also have this in our shower cubby. So we've got the squares in the shower, and then we have the chevron pattern in that cubby where her shampoo, conditioner, body wash will go. So absolutely beautiful. And I think that the color next to it just looks so pretty. The goal is to kind of give a unique and different look that maybe not everybody would go for. And I think that's kind of what makes a house feel so homey, is it's something you enjoy. And this was one that my mom picked out. So love that. We also have our appliances, and I love the unique brand. It's got that retro vibe, which is what my mom requested. And so she really, really likes the Smeg. And so this was such a great alternative. You can get it from Home Depot, I believe Lowe's. I'll link it down below. But it's very spacious inside. Has a cute little freezer down here. And we got a full-size oven for her, so 30-inch oven. We thought we could maybe do a 24-inch, but we decided let's go with 30. So it'll be great for Thanksgiving. So if we need 2 ovens, we can use hers and mine, and it's gonna work out just lovely. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and our beautiful new kitchen for the tiny home. And make sure you guys check out Antique Candle Co. in the description box down below. And I hope you guys have a wonderful fall day. Bye, friends.